Yo, check this out. This is Leone, representing for Warieka LTV. You see the vision, don't it? See the vision. Warieka LTV. Keep it locked.
Now, I'm gonna tell you. We, us as bloggers, these are the issues that we need to address. You understand what I say? You see? Set the path for the youth. Share, like, and subscribe and stay tuned to the channel. I don't know all this. Yeah, some observe say the recent climate change campaign, the COP thing we are going on in Scotland and things like that. I see a black girl from Africa come out and attack and make representation on behalf of the whole climate change agenda, all of a sudden, well, not all of a sudden, I mean, a black girl I make representation, I don't know where she did that, probably she did that in a fair part of the thing, so we never see something about her. Seeing, and a couple black people get highlighting at the protest and the march, them and them type of thing. See, it's a climate change, Rasta, I'm under the radar. You see, if that thing that they do where they must a judgment day where the sky go bust and brimstone and fire come down and burn up the wicked. You see if that thing that they do real and that thing that they true, Rasta, may I tell you say, I would have wait and I pray and I hope every morning I wake up and I look and I wonder which day that would have been, If in my mind, yeah, said that incident to that true. Yeah, Rasta. Wickedness be done some way, somehow, Rasta. And if we are hamper, alright, this is my reason why I'm feeling that. If a man are the evil and the destruction of the planet, one little disease God can drop amongst man, all the earth man can cut a fat man and the rest be just man alone, dead off man and the rest of animal and everybody live and enjoy the earth. Yeah, see it. We see many diseases happen where just man alone it affect. See it. So yeah, see it. So I feel that to the more happen than brimstone and fire come kill man and mash up the earth and all that. The earth is the last. See the same scripture said that. Again, I repeat it. See it. So yeah, my struggling and my oppression as a black man in the Rasta, like me say, I rather die upon my feet than live upon any Rasta. So if a climate change I eat, yes, Rasta, wickedness be done. See it. Worst of all, see the people them way I burn the most fossil fuel and I destroy the planet and disrespect. Now I have no respect for nothing for Mother Earth but themselves and them own ego. How comes nothing happen to for them country and cities? How them now flood out and earthquake and drought and famine and poverty and them type of thing. So it kind of concerning to me, Rasta. And it conflicting. See. Earth no react them way there. Earth no punish the one them way, Earth no punish the innocent. See. Africa, they even do half of the damage where the West and them places they are do. Yet Africa has suffered and has struggled so much. And some places and a lot of places in Asia. How comes Europe and China and America we are push out so much all through? All them places they now suffer them type of thing there. We don't know how that work, Rasta. See, the God business and now work for the poor. The God business and now work for the poor, Rasta. You can't tell me, in my mind, it's like Europe, China, and America have something we can protect for them element and keep it flourishing and refresh. All when them destroy the rest of earth. See, the God business and now work. See, that no fear Rasta. And then I come to the whole world and that them have the least, I put out the least effort. See. I don't know how that work. I don't know how the people them where them a let off the gas and a blow away the ozone layer. For them place nah struggle from the effect of such. That are my concern. Yes, Greetings once again, family, in the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie the First, and all things that's good and wonderful amongst us. You know, see, now we want to pay sad condolences to the family of almost 100 people who died in Cameroon earlier today. We've only seen it one time on the news. You know, a gas tanker collided with a bus, you know, and petrol started spill upon the floor and things like that, and eventually caught fire, and so far 80 people has been perished in the fire. You know, those are innocent people. We are go about them business and thing. You know, the heights are the struggling to try, you know, eat a bread and thing like that. So to the nation of Cameroon, and particularly the families of the people who suffered loss in the tragedy, you know, condolences to the them. You know, we know in a lot of cases, probably we could apply a lot more safety. Again, resourcefully, we can just make do with what we have. You know, you work for a while, and time after time we have these tragedies, and we have the loss of life of many black people and things like that. And something we can't afford, you know, because them things they happen nonchalantly. You know, see, so, you know, at least we can say it's not a violent circumstance where we always hear news about war and crime. People died and that killed from due to crime and violence and them things there. You know, see, or war and them just destructive element there. So we're not, you know, we're not thankful for the loss. So we're saddened, but again, it's at least we can say it's not as a, you know, it's not part of a war argument or anything like that amongst our community. Because them things are rampant and a BAE that thing. We also want to say condolences to the family of the people who got Travis Scott concert in America who lost their lives. You know, see, you see my American brothers and sisters, them, I want to know, you know. Says Jamaicans, as closely connected as we were with the British colonial system and things like that, and as loyal as our elders were, we always had this strong love and admiration for our American black brothers. We always have this compassion for our black brothers across the world whatsoever. I can remember back in the day when there was some atrocity going in Haiti, some natural disaster. I can't remember what it was. I'm sure it's not the big earthquake where we can all remember. It was something happened before that. And a whole heap of Haitian when we come to Jamaica, and the government went on the news about illegal immigrant alien turning up on the shores and things like that. Because, you know, it's my first experience of the argument, the alien argument, where I hear them, you know, yeah, ascribe human beings as aliens. And Jamaica step out, man, and say, yo, I'm to government, ease yourself, man, and go from here, so the people them come. See, you know how much Asian get regularizing at the ghetto amongst I and things like that, nobody no trouble them. Common citizens say, yo, I want to know. Go ahead from here with that about deport alien and carry alien go camp and what. Push up 2 pieces of butter board on this and nail up some zinc on it and push a Asian in that very soon family make and them turn Jamaican. You don't know the difference, you know. You see it. You see it. So we always have that love there, and we always extend it to our brothers and sisters across the board without any form of prejudice. You see it. So no disrespect. We love and we admire the American. It's like we're more closely aligned and knitted to the item than, you know, anything else. You see it. We intertwine culturally. You see it. There is a relation somewhat. You see it. But because of this need for egoism and egotism, you know, we always have this separatism thing amongst ourselves as black people anyway, where we are. You know, it's a penchant for prove who is more prominent, proficient, or whatever. So, you know, we always have that thing that divide us. It's simple, easy to get rid of, but, you know, we get to it. You know, see, so further to my American brother, them Rasta, you know, so it kind of saddening when things like this happen. Travis Scott concert, but we don't know what to say. Who Travis Scott is? Because the other day we look at what's the two different separate rapper, I'm sure. We don't know if a Photoshop or what. But I see two separate rappers where our Jada Kingdom from Jamaica, like the two of them, where two men have pregnant belly pan promotional whatever, right? You see, so, and when I hear no rebellion, when I hear no, I mean, it's the hip hop world, it's a, you know, when I hear no objectivity, when I hear no farmer concern, see, now we have concern about them thing because we say that for the ladies them. You see, and something that we're not going enough to try trespass pan and try to take that a woman prestige rasta. You see, where a guy want? Where try be? You agree with that? That's offensive. You see it? Make my skin crawl. Good God, what got you on the head? Ah! Fire! Fire! Move up. You see it? I'm saying, I them live with them thing they and talk about them thing and popularize them thing they in the media, man. So them thing that make man have to draw back and show concern for the people and we are cheer for. We don't know who is who. You see, because if we allow the item to promote somebody, we can promote, who can promote anybody who is, you know, who is not really aligned with the cause and the claim and the struggle and thing like that. You know, see, so more time and without the resource, we have to just take our time to get to know some people and show concern and compassion to them. Because the penchant amongst the American rapper them and entertainer them for go foul of morality is too accepted and acceptable and prominent amongst the society rasta. You know, see, and we ourselves have to stay clear of that. You see, more times some guy call them some crosses pan themselves. As we know it, we call it bad luck, we call it crosses pan themselves. We say it worse than obia. We say it, we call it witchcraft. That means for no bad luck worse than witchcraft. But we say bad luck worse than witchcraft. But in Jamaica we say crosses worse than obia. You see, so the American terminology would be bad luck is worse than witchcraft. Mark that down, because we strongly believe in Jamaica say cross is worse than obia. You know, see, so when you take on them things upon yourself through any personal egotistical interest when you want to be famous or be in the limelight for whatever reason, because you know the big clown in front of the oppressors who enjoy black people jigging around and tap dancing and shit like that. That's what I think anyway. But again, if it's for a profit and it benefit, you know, roll with it. But you know, I mean, when it's so popular and accepted in other communities, like the whole communities, that way inclined and things like that. So if you just allow people, make them deal with them crosses for them way. You see, it's hard to see the loss of life of people. We don't know if we don't even know what type of people they can. We don't know what type of people follow Travis Scott. You see, we don't know who this brother is, Rasta. You see, because we don't show no interest for to know no more. One at a time, we know who every American artist is. Because we are see the connection, unless him not come out yet, unless him not boss yet. You don't see it. You don't see it. There is a intermingling with the music and that aspect of the culture. You know, see, and when it reaches this point, you know, where we can't relate to a particular artist, you know, time for we looking at ourselves. Particularly the American, you know, see, and again, a phone culture, I don't accept it as so. But don't blame we when we there and have to just, and you know, when we observe again, we see the world around with 8 people. You know, see, when, like I stated before, almost 100 people get burned up, perish in a fire in Cameroon. See? You know, through an accident which is no fault of them own. Now, when we observe Travis Scott concert now, it's like, say, the ambulance and emergency service are trying to make them way to those who were incapacitated. And the rest of the crowd that prevent them, hamper them. You know, see, now them thing there, them sort of morality there, it not acceptable. It just look murderous. You know, see, there is no justification or any form of consideration. You know, see, right now the media say look like some sort of hallucinogenic drug might be responsible for the behavior and the patronage. No, it come like some sin, some sort of, you know, me no know, trance. Can be some devil trance I'm under because the music have a lot to play where me have to go dig in at that on a different subject, a different note with the musical ability instrumental ability to manipulate mankind. You know, see it? So when we observe, say, everybody in America, not everybody, but most people, couple of the public figure them, most of the public figure them are prepared to do practically anything. You know, see it? For stay on top. We have to be careful and observe certain things with a spoon of salt, Rasta, because the culture, and it's sad when you see poor people are dead, or you see people are suffer like that, and you can't just all out be compassionate because you don't know if it's a sacrifice and you take part in the sacrifice by even showing any concern whatsoever. Because I saw them devil worshipping thing and them thing that go. You know, see? And all of this is something new. All of this acceptance of evil is something new to the culture, Rasta. Because there is no way we would align ourselves with people who are that way persuaded. No way. You know, see? America was a soulful country. You know, see? You know, see? No, when you observe the things like anything goes, Rasta, there's no principle. You know, see, like black people get sucked into the American dream, the narrative where anything is possible. You know, see, this is New York. You know what I say? Come on, black people, man. Where's the people concerned about and feeling no pain to Rasta and we want to struggle with the item? You know, see? Yes, Rasta, but if the item not pay attention or focus, I put no effort in them struggle and think people are just look on it like that. And then by being logger-headed and dull, it affects the rest of the community because you know a geographical strength, you know a prominent force in the struggle, can make loud representation, it's a loud voice. Oh, it hurts, man. Come on, man. You know see. You know see. So the man them jump up on the ambulance itself. What kind of chance? What manner of evil the man them could have under? But there England here restaurant where drive going on the road and we hear ambulance. People are burst them tire on the sidewalk, on the curve, for climb the curve. Just forget the emergency service. The way Rasta, emergency service not really stop in a traffic unless it was already like that. It's a big traffic light and it long and you know that at peak hours and things like that, so the traffic, you can't go away, you just black up. See? Yeah, and your mind sharp on the other side of the pan green stop, let through the red side so that until the ambulance or the emergency service come through Rasta. You know, see, it's a level of humanity. Granted, the same people them who do that for the emergency service, you know. We see I walk across the road too slow and just la-da-dee-da-da, just drive straight through, you know. A year fast, like there's a kind of a bloodlust. It's a sadistic, twisted way still. It's not everybody, you know. Particularly the white people them. White people will just drive through you, man. And just get a chance to kill somebody and know say, yeah, them right. Them not on the right side of the law can't punish them. So morally and conscientiously, they are well comfortable and all right with that. And as long as the law not have no fault with their action, they are cool with it. You see, there is no moral guidelines apart from the law, and that's a fact. You know, see, but yeah, them pull up. It's a thing what we observe. Pull up and make the emergency services just fly through and gone. You know, see it and no complain. You know, see it. So, it kind of heart-rending for say we own people them a struggle like that and we own people hamper the effort for help them Rasta. It's sick, to say the least, and shameful. It's sick. You see an ambulance go through with red light on it and you know, my heart goes out to the people them in Cameroon and the family them, the struggling people them. We are trying to go out and go make a bread to come back and feed the ones at home who is less fortunate. You know, see, my heart really go out to them and we hope one of these days we upgrade the safety standard amongst the community where atrocities like these don't befall us and befall the innocent amongst us. You know, see it? Yeah. Preventable accidents like these should be what they are. Preventable. You know, see it. You know, see it. Because we don't really see them things they are happening in anywhere else. Yes, I. So give thanks and praise to the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie. Rastafari. Share, like, and subscribe.